Good morning, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your first video blog of the day for Sunday, April 24th, 2016, around 5:50 in the morning, Billerica, Massachusetts. It's going to be a sunny day out today. Highs about 60, starting off a little bit chilly, but, it's this time of the year, it's a little bit expected. Some places have scattered frost. Tomorrow's supposed to be in the 50s, and some rain and cold rain on Tuesday. Some news to report: the Houston Astros beat the Boston Red Sox last night by the score of 8-3. In the NBA playoffs, the Hornets, the Blazers, and Thunder won. And in the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs, the Ducks and the Blackhawks won. And today, 3 more games. A doubleheader on NBC. The Flyers facing off against the Capitals at noontime, and at 3 p.m. the Stars against the Wild. I wish Al Michaels and Bob Costas could do NHL Stanley Cup playoff games. Do play-by-play together. That would be a big ratings boost. And that's about it on the news. Excuse me. And my first video blog subject of the day is the continuation of the top 70 greatest NBA players of all time. Now from number 20 to number 11. And here they are. Number 20 on this list of the greatest NBA players of all time, Moses Malone. Moses played 19 seasons in the NBA, mainly with the Rockets and the 76ers and the Bullets. He was a couple of times most valuable player. Great, one of the top 50 players of all time in the NBA. Pro Basketball Hall of Famer in 2001, passed away last year. Number 19 on this list of the greatest NBA players of all time, John Stockton. John played his entire career with the Utah Jazz. He leads all NBA players in most assists ever and most steals. Number 12, hanging from the rafters in Utah's arena, and he was a 2009 Hall of Famer. Number 18 on this list of the greatest NBA players of all time, the mailman, Karl Malone. Karl played his entire career with the Utah Jazz except his final year when he played for the Lakers. He was a 2-time NBA most valuable player. Him and John Stockton were an amazing duo. He made a couple of NBA finals but never won the big one. But he made the Hall of Fame in 2010. Number 17 on this list of the greatest NBA players of all time, Bob Pettit. Bob played his entire career with the Hawks franchise when it was in St. Louis. He was a great scorer. A couple of times he won an MVP. When he retired, he got inducted into Pro Basketball Hall of Fame. Number 21 is retired by the Hawks. Number 16 on this list of the greatest NBA players of all time, Dirk Nowitzki. Dirk is the most famous player ever from Europe. He's played his entire career with the Mavericks, the best player in Mavericks history, perennial All-Star, 2007 most valuable player in the NBA, and he won the NBA championship in 2011. His career is winding down. Number 15 on this list of the greatest NBA players of all time, Hakeem Olajuwon. Hakeem, center for many years of the Houston Rockets, was the number 1 draft pick in 1984 by the Houston Rockets. He won the MVP in 1994, 2-time NBA champion. He was probably the best NBA player during the time period that Michael Jordan left to play minor league baseball. A statue's hanging up of him at the Toyota Center, and he was a first ballot Hall of Famer. Number 34 is retired by the Rockets. Number 14 on this list of the greatest NBA players of all time, Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille played for the Magic and Lakers and the Heat, among other teams. One of the best big men of all time. Multiple-time All-Star, won an MVP, won a scoring title, retired in 2011. He just got voted into the Pro Basketball Hall of Fame, and he's on the NBA on TNT with Ernie Johnson and Kenny the Jet Smith and Charles Barkley. Number 13 on this list of the greatest NBA players of all time, the Houdini of hardwood, Bob Cousy, guard for the Boston Celtics, an awesome player, made many All-Star teams, won many NBA championships. He retired in 1963, number 14 hanging from the rafters by the Celtics. He actually briefly made a comeback in 1969, playing for the Cincinnati Royals, which are now the Sacramento Kings, and he coached BC for a while. He did Celtics games on television as an announcer for about 32 years. He's a marketing consultant now for the Celtics. Number 12 on this list of the greatest NBA players of all time, Dr. J. Julius Erving. Dr. J played his entire career with the Philadelphia 76ers. Great dunker, very competitive, probably one of the top 3 or 4 best players in the NBA in the 1980s. He retired, and he got voted into the Pro Basketball Hall of Fame. And number 11 on this list of the greatest NBA players of all time to end this video blog right now is Oscar Robertson, the big ol'. Oscar played for the Cincinnati Royals and Milwaukee Bucks during his career. He led the NBA in scoring a couple of times. He won the MVP of the NBA in 1962. He was on so many great Royals teams that just were this close in knocking off the Celtics in the NBA playoffs in the 60s. But he's kind of a forgotten legend because there's no NBA team in Cincinnati anymore. And that's about it on that. Tomorrow will be from numbers 10 to number 1. The next big project I'm doing for these lists is the top 100 greatest professional wrestlers of all time. Look for that in the coming days. Keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Button guy. Molly Rosenblatt of WCCO. Rock. Nice legs. Elizabeth Hart is so stunning. She's the best. Amy Swense's awesome. Bobby Gibbs of ABC 11 has that sweet southern accent. And in the words of Sean Lucha, get out. 2 other video blogs coming today. One will be about the sports reporters on ESPN. And the last video blog of the day, the personality profile. The last one this month is the professional wrestler, the masked superstar. Have a good day. See you later.